Howdy, howdy, my fellow gamers. It's that time of year again, the magical, marvelous, wonderful E3. Every gamer's mid-summer Christmas, and with it only being a week away, we thought we'd go ahead and launch a video because of all the anticipation. So we're going to take a look at everything that we want from E3, everything that we know is coming to E3, things that are speculation, and things that aren't going to happen. And we're going to break it down game by game, and we're going to launch into it really quick because there is a lot to cover. Starting out with Microsoft straight out the gate, where it's not going to be that big of a surprise if we see Halo 6 be announced. When Halo 4 came out, they said it was a new trilogy. Halo 5 Guardians came out back in 2015, and we haven't seen much of Chief since. I'm expecting him to actually be what they open up with, and this will be the end of Chief's saga. After that, who knows, maybe Halo Wars 3. But then, you got Gears of War, which just confirmed that they're going to be making 3 new games. Gears of War 5, a Gears of War Battle Royale, and an RTS similar to Halo Wars. Personally, I'm sold on all 3 of them. The Battle Royale industry is about to get real flooded, but I think Gears of War, if done right, will be beautiful to watch, and that's going to be their closer. id at Xbox is going to come out and kill it like they do every year with their phenomenal montage. Case in point, Darwin Project has me absolutely hooked right now. PUBG was absolutely phenomenal. Cuphead caused many controllers to be broken. You've got Ori and the Blind Forest, Plague, so many phenomenal games coming out of this small studio from Microsoft that they really know what to do, so I'm stoked to see what id's going to do. Following that, though, we have Forza Horizon 4, which has been confirmed and unconfirmed, and everyone is just speculating now. Where's it going to take place? Everyone thinks Hong Kong, but if they keep up with the Motorsport Horizon path, it is time for Forza Horizon 4. The question is, what car are they going to announce this year? Hopefully a Lamborghini, because this car was absolutely beautiful. And Horizon is known for having a Lamborghini on their cover, so let's just see if they can top Porsche, and hopefully they fix their deal with Toyota if they are going to go to Hong Kong. Following up Forza Motorsport, though, and Forza Horizon, we have the big surprise announcement for me last year was Metro Exodus, which is also high up on Wolf's list. 2033 was absolutely phenomenal. Last Light was incredible, based off the books, and this one looks like it's going to be taking more of an open world approach that we're seeing a lot from games these days. The graphics look beautiful. You can take your mask off outside, so I'm really curious what time period this is and what's going on. It's beautiful, it's stunning. I'm hoping for a holiday release. If not, it's probably going to be Q1 of next year. And to follow that up, for the love of God, just give us a new Splinter Cell. It's been 5 years since we've seen Sam Fisher's last iteration, and Blacklist was great, but it's time for something new. They brought Michael Ironside back to make a cameo in Ghost Recon Wildlands. I don't think they would do that if there wasn't a plan for a new Splinter Cell this year, so keep your eyes on Ubisoft. Doom and I both want a new NetherRealm fighting game because we both love Injustice and Mortal Kombat. With the success of Injustice 2 last year and Mortal Kombat X a few years ago, we're sitting here, we're wishing, we're hoping. Realistically, it's probably not going to happen. Ed Boon's going to take his time. The other series, of course, coming out as Assassin's Creed, there was a lot of speculation. I would have loved a Wild West one, a Nordic one. Doom wanted a Japanese one, but instead, we're getting Ancient Greece. I'm still hooked. I'm still going to get it. Now the question is, are they going to go back to an annual release, or are they going to do biannual to get the success that Origins did? Sony's going to come out swinging. They might finally give us release dates on the games that we've been waiting for forever. The Last of Us Part 2, it's been 5 years since we've seen Joel and Ellie take on the clickers and the organizations. Ellie's going to be the main protagonist now. One of them is confirmed to die. We want to see it. We want to play it. We know Sony's probably going to open with it because they love Naughty Dog, or close with it. Following that up, we might finally see a little bit of Hideo Kojima reveal more about Death Stranding. We might actually get a release date or some gameplay. We might learn more about Norman Reedus' role, what the characters are, something. Days Gone, after 3 E3s, better finally have a release date. Lots of speculation going around on it. And one of the big things on Wolf's and my list here is Bloodborne 2. After this Shadows Die Twice trailer that came out last year at the PlayStation Experience, the world has been going, Bloodborne 2. Bloodborne 2. From Software fans are fanatics. We all love our Souls series. We love the Bourne series. We want to see more. And it was pretty much all but confirmed when Bloodborne came and tweeted out on May 30th, Skull and Crossbones. Do with that what you will. Let the speculation begin. but hopefully we'll get a reveal at E3. Another thing we would love to see, that we already know we are not going to see because Rockstar does not show up to E3 ever, is Red Dead Redemption 2. We would love to see gameplay, we'd love to learn more about the story. I'm hoping that the release date sticks. Rockstar's notorious for delaying their games. I'm curious about the multiplayer because it was great. Voices really wants to see some Destiny 2 content. Let's make the game not suck. Following that up, we got Insomniac, who did Resistance, Ratchet & Clank, Spyro, getting their hands on a superhero franchise, and we haven't had a good Spider-Man game back since the PlayStation 2 days. Coming out September of this year, it's looking like it's going to shape up to be a great superhero game, obviously riding on the success of the Marvel movies that have been going on. The real question is it going to hold up its end of the bargain? Is it going to look as good as it is? Is it going to prove, alongside a certain other superhero series, that not all superhero games have to suck? That's one thing that we're waiting to find out from this year's E3, where I'm sure they'll show us one last little bit more before the launch comes. Next up, the big thing for Nintendo is last year their Switch came out. The Switch is actually doing remarkably well. It's what the Wii U should have been. We're waiting to see what we're going to hear from Pokemon. They gave us Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, which has Game Freak attached to it, but they're also going straight off of the Pokemon Go success. I don't quite know what we're getting here. The question is, are we going to get a full RPG similar to Colosseum and Gales of Darkness that we got a few years ago, which I would love to see a remaster for on the Switch. I'd play again, I'll stream again. Then you have Sucker Punch coming in with their Ghost of Tsushima. It's the Japanese samurai game that Doom is dying for. He's been craving a good samurai game, and since Assassin's Creed is not going to give it to him, this is the best that he's going to get. It looks beautiful. It looks wonderful. We're all curious about it. The one downside is it's made by Sucker Punch, which means that they're not making the game that we actually want them to make. Cough. Cough. Anthem is going to show up this year. We're going to see if it's going to continue shaping up, or if it's going to be like another Division Destiny flop, where it takes like 6 years, it's been overhyped and overgraphics. It looks beautiful to me. Only one way to find out. And surprise, surprise, we have our stereotypical shooters every year. Battlefield 5 and Black Ops 4 confirmed. Both of them look decent. We're going to wait to see some newer news because we know that they're going to show, but the conference nobody wants to miss is Bethesda. Bethesda comes out swinging every year with all these surprise announcements, like Rage 2. Nobody really saw this coming, successor to 2012's Rage. They hyped it up for about a month and then launched a beautiful, colorful trailer. Some of the other things we're wondering if we're going to see from them is a Doom sequel to 2016, more Wolfenstein content, ESO, maybe an Elder Scrolls announcement, but I highly doubt that because of something else that got announced. We'd also love to see Alan Wake 2. It's not going to happen after that other game flopped. I don't even remember the name of it. It'd also be nice to see a little bit more Beyond Good and Evil 2, which I think is confirmed for showing up. For Honor updates and Defiance. Yes, we said Defiance. Defiance 2050 is going to be covered and announced. The Division 2 is going to be shown. We're going to see what's happening next. And Kingdom Hearts 3 is finally confirmed to actually be at E3 and hopefully give us a release date. You know, it's only been like 12 years. So I'm just hoping I'm alive by the time it actually comes out. Nintendo's got their hands on some Roller Coaster Tycoon IPs. I remember playing those games as a kid and building my parks to kill my people in the other people's parks. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider is coming, officially making this a trilogy. And we got some new Sea of Thieves, Assassin's Creed hybrid Skull and Bones coming in, which should hopefully get some more light shed on it, more gameplay, release date. We'd also love to see, Valve show up, but they don't know how to count to 3, so they're not going to make it to E3. Borderlands 3 is also up in the air. Hopefully going to see that. We still haven't heard anything about Microsoft HoloLens. We still have a potential Mario Kart 9. And a whole lot of others that's just speculation and we don't know. So I'm really excited. Let us know in the comments below what you want to see, what we're expecting. And thank you and stay freaky.
This
And oh yes, how could we forget? I'm just going to leave this here. You guys can watch this in its entirety.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country roads, take me.
But when the fighting is stopped and the fallout is settled, you must rebuild.
I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads.
In Vault 76, our future begins.